play. That is Rusan. Craig Schaefer, number 93, the linebacker, made the play. The Broncos went 65 yards in 7 plays, used up 3:12 on the clock, which didn't help their cause. They've reduced the margin to 30-20, the missed point after on the high snap. Wide to the left for the Giants goes number 10, Greg Hill, wide receiver, and Victor James, number 12, getting some time, but a miscue there on the play call, and Rutledge over there talking to the rookie wide receiver evidently had busted the play. Victor James, number 12, Colorado. Another Colorado alumnus on the Giants, getting a little chance to play here late in the game. But Rutledge forced to call a timeout with 2:54 remaining on the miscue. Number 68, Jack Oliver, the rookie from Memphis State, with Gordon King, Damian Johnson. Number 74 is Mark Salter, a rookie from Canisius, rookie guard. So now they're getting a chance to use a lot of the third and fourth teamers here with a chance to look at some of these rookies.
I'm going to think Bill Parcells is pleased with what he's seen tonight from the offensive and the defensive standpoint. So I think he's had a good, solid offensive game. He's some good look at the rookies. He's also had a good chance to see his defensive rookies play. And most of all, no injuries.
Hasselbeck is the tight end, number 85. He's another Colorado grad, so they've got a bunch of them in there. Don Goodman, a rookie from Cincinnati, a free agent, number 35, is in at running back. Hasselbeck, an interesting guy. He's interested in art, does work with sculpture and so on. 30 years of age, 8-year veteran in the NFL, acquired as a free agent from the Minnesota Vikings, started his career with the New England. So it's 2nd and about 8 as play resumes. Out to the right comes Tracy Henderson. Out to the left goes Greg Hill. Goodman and Rusan, the running backs. And Rusan hit behind the line. Battles his way with a spin for a couple. Got over the 35 for a pickup of about 2 yards, and Scoggins made the tackle. Stacy Robinson, number 83, brings the play in for Rutledge. Henderson and Robinson, the wide receivers. Rutledge, complete. That is Robinson. On the tackle, Eric Riley. Stacy Robinson with his 2nd grab of the evening, number 83. And the 2-minute warning sounds here at Mile High Stadium. And that is what we have remaining in Denver, Colorado with the score. The Giants 30 and the Broncos 20. We'll have the football at their own 48-yard line. First down, a 10-point lead in the football game. Jeff Rutledge will finish it up, and he's got an offensive line with a mixture of veterans and rookies getting their opportunities. Don Goodman, number 35, a free agent running back from Cincinnati, in the lineup. Along with Lee Rusan, who's had an impressive evening together with George Adams. Tracy Henderson in motion. Give it to Rusan. Rusan takes it back upfield and plows his way out close to a first down. In fact, he'll probably get it.
had a good night. He really has. He's enjoying the chance to play and make this ball club. He's been taking every chance he can to impress the coaches. Good cut back here. Avoids the tackler. Fights for a few extra yards.
Well, Bill Parcells said today we've really helped ourselves at running back. He said, I feel real good about what we've got. Consider what we've seen tonight. Carthen, Adams, Roussan joining the regulars Carpenter and Morris. It's an obvious improvement. An important place. This is Roussan hurdling tacklers, picking up about 5, and a flag is down. Schaefer made the tackle for Denver. And there's a Bronco player down. Bryson
Offensive
Manor.
holding, number 82. Down will be repeated.
Holding call against the Giants. Backs it up to the 40, to the right to the midfield stripe. Gordon King, number 72. Bryson Manor, the injured Bronco. Manor was a former Bronco, had a long and distinguished career on their defensive line, went off to Tampa Bay and is back now trying to make a comeback with the Broncos at age 34. It'll be tough duty for him, especially with that Tiger Andre Townsend ahead of him. From Ole Miss, their number 2 pick a year ago. And again, the old roster limit factor in it with a guy like that you might like to have if you can afford to keep him, because he's such an experienced guy and a good leader and so on, but it'll be tough for him to stick.
You've had a lot of positions this year they're going to consider. Instead of having 5 running backs, you might have 4. Instead of having 5 receivers, you might have 4. Instead of having 3 tight ends, you'll have 2. It affects the whole squad up and down every position. So it'll be tougher than ever to make the ball club this year.
1st and 20 from the 50-yard line with 1:10 on the clock. Rutledge and the officials waiting for Manor to make his way to the sidelines very slowly, so he was really shaken up. Hasselbeck brings in a play, and the 2 wide receivers go out. Greg Hill comes in with him. And this is just to use up the clock. 1:04. Counting down.
Coach Parcells, let's get it over with.
Yeah, let's all go home. Get ready for the next one. Giants, remember, will be at home against Green Bay next week. Giant Stadium, 8 o'clock. Tickets on sale at Ticket World outlets and Giant Stadium. And they have to be pleased here with their 2nd preseason victory. You heard Phil Simms say that he hopes to start throwing on Monday. It is doubtful that he will play next week against Green Bay, but that decision will be made by the medical staff and the coaching staff as time winds down here. And a victory for the New York Giants, who I think have shown, even though it's just an exhibition game, that they've got a lot of talented personnel and will be a serious contender in the NFL this year. The Denver Broncos, of course, coming off a 13-3 season. Everybody knows that they've got plenty of talent as well. These are 2 teams you will hear much from when the real season begins. And so that's it from Mile High Stadium in Denver, Colorado. The Giants 30, the Denver Broncos 20. Good nights by the quarterbacks Rutledge and Hostetler, and certainly the young running backs Adams and Roussan, and solid defensive play by the entire Giant defense. So for Tim Ryan and Bobby Duhan, we say good night from Mile High Stadium in Denver, and remind you that our next Giants telecast will be next Saturday at midnight when the New York Giants meet the Green Bay Packers right here on WPIX Channel 11. This has been NFL preseason football. Participating advertisers in tonight's game were light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less. And by the New York Giants. This has been a WPIX sports presentation.
11